Alright, sorry if you can hear some wind in the background, guys. It's pretty windy outside, and I just had to grab my washing because it flew off the washing line. So if you can hear some rattling from my windows, I apologise about that. Well, you mean, and welcome, my name is Yuusha Anime, and welcome back to Grisaia no Kajitsu, or the Fruit of Grisaia, part 78! Now, this is officially my longest Let's Play of one game. As Princess of Anjou was 77, this is now part 78. So a toast to my new longest Let's Play. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we're going to resume with a bit more of Grisaia no Kajitsu. So we are now going to be taking Michiru to the hospital, and hopefully she'll be alright, because Michiru is way more fragile than I actually kind of expected. So guys, if you're ready, I sure as hell am. So, Ikimashouka. Audio buddy, yesterday, Michiru slept soundly through the night. Sharing the burden she carried in secret for so long, even momentarily, must have brought her some relief. I explained the situation to Chizuru and had her arrange for an investigative stay in a nearby hospital. Of course, this involved enduring a great deal of sarcasm and sniping, but our principal wasn't about to refuse to help a student in need of medical attention. I can't say whether she was moved or swayed by parental affection or a professional concern for her responsibilities, but I suppose it hardly matters. No one is looking after someone. It's so weird there's no music. Early in the next morning, I prepared to see off Michiru. Normally, I'd be pulling on my sweats and heading out for a run about now, but today I'm skipping that. An exercise routine is only meaningful when you follow it faithfully. There's no point doing it at all if you take days off. But I understand that some things are more important than a training schedule. Some things can withstand a day's neglect, others can be lost in a heartbeat. Difficult as it can be to accurately identify the difference, prioritizing them appropriately is absolutely crucial. I head upstairs to Michiru's room and knock lightly on the door, but there's no answer. She's most likely still preparing for her departure. It's generally understood that women take time to get themselves ready to go anywhere. Deciding it's best not to rush the girl, I patiently stand by in front of the door for some time. Finally, deciding we need to get going, I call out her name. Michiru? Michiru. Where is she? Where is she? But again, there's no response. I suppose it's a little early for her. Maybe she's still sleeping? No, something's wrong. Michiru, everything alright in there? At last, there's a quiet answer from inside the room. Okay, she's there. Strikes me as a bit of a strange request, but I obey. Michiru? Michiru. Michiru. After repeating her name numerous times, I hear a rummaging sound from within. A moment later, Michiru eases open the door, dragging along a small suitcase as if it were loaded with bricks. The girl's wearing strangely dressy clothing. She's wearing that. What's with that outfit? Aww. Okay, that's wholesome stuff right there. Sure, but you're only going for a week or so, right? You'll be back soon enough. What's the point? Well, yeah, he doesn't. Oh, who's they? Oh, of course, Sakaki. Sakaki, huh? Oh, it's okay. Michiru pouts a little. A clear shade of melancholy in her eyes. Seeing her take this attitude, I feel a twinge of reluctance myself. Maybe the girl could stay. My help might be enough to pull her through the worst of it. Well, this is where the endings change, isn't it? Oh wow, I didn't expect us to be right at the endings. Jesus, okay, hold on. I need to check which one's the bad ending, because I always have a thing where I do the bad ends first. So, which option is the bad one? I'm pretty sure it's actually telling her to go itself, if I remember correctly. Oh no, it's the other one. It's the other one. This is the bad end choice. Don't leave after all, let's stay together. This is the bad ending. Oh boy, let's do this one first. Don't leave after all. Let's stay together. You don't need to go to a hospital, alright? Just be with me. It'll be enough. All of a sudden I'm hugging Michiru tightly. I didn't really expect to get so emotional about this. Honestly. My body seemed to be moving faster than my mind. Whoa, yeah, sorry. Reflex.
ついじゃないでしょ。私はちゃんと病院に行って検査する。ユージは寮でお留守番。これはユージが決めたことじゃない。
How is this going to be the bad ending? True enough. Lost my cool for a moment there. Sorry about that.
いいよ。っていうか、嬉しかった。
But why is this the bad ending? I'm so nervous why this is the bad one. With one last bright smile, Michiru turns to leave.
じゃあね、ユージ。またね。
She goes anyway, and just like that, the girl disappeared from the dormitory. Without her, the school felt strangely cold and quiet, like a rain-damp forest in winter. I waited her return, filling the time with my reading. It was just a week. Only a week. The books I completed formed a pile at my bedside. Just as the tower reached 20 volumes, the principal called me to her office. Something wrong with Michiru?
そうね。どうかしたわね。ものすごくどうかしたわよ。
Wow, she looks mad. I enter the office to find Chizu unusually hostile. I seat myself on the sofa and stare her straight in the eyes. So tell me, don't sugarcoat it. Something about her illness?
彼女、自殺しかけたわ。
Again? Why?
病院側も検査入院の初日だから油断してたのね。
Whoa. Is she alright? Is her life in danger?
ないわ。でも
It's our fault. But?
一時的な心肺停止による酸素欠乏で脳に障害が残る可能性が高いさ。
Oh, so this is why it's a bad ending. Because we didn't go with her! What did you just say? Where is Michiru right now? Let me see her.
落ち着いて。
Just tell me where she is, damn it!
松島さんはもうすぐこの学園に戻ってくるわ。ご両親ともどうするか相談をしたんだけど、引き続きここで面倒を見るということになった。
I'm sorry? What's that supposed to mean?
そのままの意味よ。手間がかかりそうだから私たちに押し付けようってことね。
Yeah, the
の
parents,
ご両
yeah.
親ね。外にタクシーが見えるかしら。早く迎えに行ってあげなさい。
Oh god. Damn it all. How bad is she? Michiru? Oh my god. Welcome back. You alright? Think you can walk? Looks like you went for a lot. Must be tired. Don't worry. Nothing's changed. I'm not going anywhere. What the hell? I'm going to leave your luggage here. Need anything? Will you be alright by yourself?
Yeah.
I see. I'll stay with you then. From that day forth, I began to live at Michiru's side. At first, the others were shocked at her complete transformation, but then they tried their best to interact with their friend as usual. Unfortunately, Michiru no longer seemed interested. What the hell happened to her? Richard Machina, I think you're aware, but lately this girl seems to be considering any woman who gets too close to me as an enemy.
それは知ってるけど、あんまりなのよさ。チルチル、私は大丈夫だよ。味方だよ。こらこらマキナ、変なところで対抗心燃やさないの。ミチルとユージの邪魔しちゃダメでしょ。でも邪魔って言っても何もしてないのよさ。
What the hell? I'm just surprised at how drastic the changes were to get brain damage.
ごめんねユージ。
That's alright, not a problem. See you later.
そ かんないのよさ。
Wow.
みちる様、こんにちは。どこかへお出
They
か
are
けですか？
trying so hard to interact with her.
今日はご機嫌がよろしいみたいですね。いつもより声が小さめです。
Suppose so. Michiru, my friend. Why don't we go on a date today? I'll take you wherever you want to go. She didn't say anything. Wait, what? She doesn't even say anything.
みちる様、嬉しそうですね。
Why has she lost all the... Why has she lost all will to speak? She does. Makes me feel pretty good myself.
みちる様が帰ってきてから、風見さんはとても優しいお顔になりました。
Wow.
私、それは素敵なことだと思います。
That a fact? It's kind of strange to hear you say that, but maybe I changed a little.
気をつけて、いってらっしゃいませ。
She looks sad then. I've slowly walked down the coastal... Don't tell me she's going to go off the cliff. She's going to jump off the cliff, isn't she? And I swear if she says I'll be going on ahead, I'll be pissed. I slowly walk down the coastal road, leading Michiru along. She steadily gazes up into the sky at my side. Periodically, she rubs her eyes with her free hand, dazzled by the light. Too bright? Don't stare into the sun. It's so weird to see her eyes so lifeless. This is freaky. Heedless of my warning, she continues to repeat the pattern. Oh no. What was that? Partway to our destination, Michiru grabs a plastic bag that was floating across the road in the wind. She hugs the ratty piece of trash tightly, as if it were a priceless treasure. She thinks it's the cat. Man, this is sad. This hurts. This hurts. Yuji, how are you coping with this, my man? This has got to be hard on you. She's genuinely mistaken that white convenience store bag for her black cat. There's a stab of cold pet. Yeah, I felt that as well in my chest, but I shake it off and firmly stroke Michiru's head. Michiru closes her eyes in pleasure as I ruffle her hair. It's all I can do. No words come. Ski doyle. This is sad. This is making me depressed. Jesus. Smiling happily, Michiru continues playing with her plastic bag. We sit there like this for an hour or so. In the end, I wasn't able to understand her in the slightest. Human beings can never really know each other's feelings, but I had hoped to find my way a little closer than this. Michiru's mind was far deeper and darker trenched than I expected. Her story proved unintelligible, as if written in unfamiliar cryptic characters. And the key to that cipher's lost to me now. I'm sorry? Gomenne? Gomenne te nani? What are you sorry for? Some part of me must have been clinging to the arrogant belief that I could save her, but in the end I couldn't do a thing, not even for a single girl. She said gomenne. Did you just say something? She did. She did. She said sorry. Just my imagination? Anyway, it's starting to get chilly out. Let's go back, Michiru. You're a handful, you know that? Guess there's no getting around it. I'll stick with you to the end. For some time after that, Michiru and I gaze out at the sea. And I recall the words she spoke to me here once. When I'm up here, it feels like I can see all the way to the ends of the earth. But here we are, so very close. And I can't even make out the entrance to her heart. Oh. When I reach out my hand, Michiru's there. That hasn't changed. That won't change. She's trying so hard to speak to us. Seems like I've finally stumbled into a calmer way of life. We're going together, just the two of us. No, the three of us, I suppose. Damn. And that's the bad ending. Wow. There wasn't even a CG for that. That was just depressing. Alright, let's get the real ending now. And then we'll begin the Machina route. How about a kiss before you go? Nice. For real. No, just a kiss. Yokaro. The way you put it, that slightly pisses me off. Ah. Oh, who's that? Oh, Sachi. She's up early.
いえ、今日は珍しく朝早く目が覚めてしまいましたので、ワックスがけでもと思いまして、
waxing?
校舎の廊下に白濁液をぶっかけては拭きを繰り返していたところです。
God damn it. Just bukkake the floor. Oh, God. She's not wrong, but Sachi, stop.
そうなの。お二人こそ揃ってどうなさったんですか？それは
Well, about that. We're going to have her looked at.
検査？
Mm-hmm. That's right. Michiru collapsed from anemia a little while ago, remember? As a precaution, we're taking her to a hospital for a thorough examination. Nothing too serious. She'll be back better than ever in no time.
そうなんですね。
So the
でも
difference...
確かにそれならすぐ済みそうです。
So the difference this time is she actually interacts with everyone else, then? That puts it on the good route. I'll let the others know later. Try not to worry too much. Okay, so it's just Sachi.
心配は少しだけにしておきます。そうなのよ。心配なんてしなくていいんだからね。あとサチ、あれだ。
あれ。
ちょっと外に出てなさい。
That,
はい、わかりました。びっくりした。そっちがいるなんて知らなかった。
She's a ninja. We all remember that she's a ninja. Really? I saw her hovering around the whole corner, out of the corner of my eye.
だったら先に言いなさいよね。ね、もしかしてそれでキスしてやろうかなんて言ったの？
No, that was
意地悪
serious.
として。
Nah, that had nothing to do with it. How about it? Want one?
もういい。だってサチとか急に出てくるし、そういう気分でも。
In that case, let's get going. I'll carry your luggage.
ありがとう。でもそれも大丈夫。自分でできるから。
I think it's because we put on too many heavy emotions that she did that. I think that was what caused her to do the attempt. That makes sense. Dang it, feelings are complicated things, aren't they? Dragging her wheeled suitcase loudly along the path, Michiru turns her head slowly, surveying the campus.
いざお別れとなると名残惜しいね。
Don't get all sentimental. You'll be back soon enough. Yeah.
冷静すぎるのよ。
No, we are going to finish. We are going to finish Michiru's route today, and then we are going to begin Machina's next. God damn. Alright, here we are. Watch yourself out there.
行ってくるね。その前に。
その前に?
その。
Nah, now you want that kiss, don't you? What's wrong? Need to put...
違う。本当に意地悪ね。そうじゃなくて、さっき言ってた。
The kiss? There we go. There we go. You sure? Sachi's staring at us, you know. Right at us. Nice.
なぜここに？なぜと聞かれれば、ミチル様が外に出てなさいとおっしゃりましたので。
She actually... Wow, that makes sense. That makes sense. God damn it,
学園
Sachi.
の外に出て待っておりましたゆえ、としか返答できませんが、何か。
She meant outside of the room.
そういうことね。では最後にもう一度だけお願いを聞いてくれる？
Ooh.
はい、何でしょうか。 ちょっと向こう向いてて。
Oh.
はい、かしこまりました。ほら、早くキスして。
Oh, damn. Michiru practically collapses against me, and I press my lips firmly against hers. God damn, we're going right in. Our hot breath mingles together. The wet sound of saliva swapping fills the air. God damn. Good enough?
満足だ。
満足。
サチ、こっち向いていいわよ。はい、そちらを向かせていただきます。
Michiru's cheeks are slightly red, but Sachi gives no outward indication of curiosity or suspicion.
乳児にちょっと用があったのよ。悪いわね。で、あんたにはこれ。部屋の鍵ですか？
Wait, why are you giving her the key?
そう。私がいない間に、もし暇で他に掃除をする場所がなくなったら、私の部屋を掃除してもいいわよ。はい。ではそうさせていただきます。白濁液をぶっかけさせていただきます。
So don't casually use the word bukake for God's sake, Sachi. I mean, I know it means to literally cover something, which it actually does in a dictionary, but that's like literally coating something. Jesus Christ.
その言い方やめたら。
Yeah, can you please stop saying it like that? Yeah. It's time. Michiru takes a deep breath, then turns to face me once more.
ユージ、今までありがとう。
Abido's words? She bows her head deeply. Cut it out. Coming from you, that just feels weird.
そうだね。お気をつけくださいね、ミチル様。
Oh, of course she will.
当たり前よ。あんたもこれからもユージの面倒見てあげなさい。あ、はい、わかりました。それではまたお会いする日まで。バイバイ、サチ。
Alright, see you later.
さよなら。
Oh, she was crying as she was going. Aww. With a small wave, Michiru leaves the school, dragging her suitcase behind her.
考えすぎでしょうか。ミチル様、最後のお別れみたいなご挨拶でしたね。
It felt like that, but don't know about that. You're probably just overthinking things. I tried to reassure Sachi, but the fact of the matter is I'm in agreement with her observation. Yeah, Michiru left as though expecting never to see us again. After Michiru finally disappears in the distance, Sachi and I make our way back to the dormitory. Maybe just position this a bit. There we go. That's better. We make our way back to the dormitory. There we go. In a reversal of those summer weeks, this time Michiru's the only one who's vanished from this place. It's going to be a little dull in her absence. Guess I'll have to find some way to kill time. We're going to read loads of books, aren't we? Come on, get out them books. Excuse me, damn peaches are getting the better of me. I ended up taking on the role of explaining Michiru's 1 week absence from the dorm to our classmates. Chisu was in an unusually cranky mood, and well, that pretty much covers it actually. Grown women can sometimes behave in astonishingly childish ways. Yes, they can. Life would probably be a little easier and less aggravating if not for this aspect of female psychology, but I suppose it's often an element of cuteness as well. Although, in this particular case, I'm not confident that applies. Oh. That's right, it's just an observational stay, not much more than a checkup really. Everyone was aware Michiru had been suffering from anemia, so the news didn't come as much of a shock. Yeah, that makes sense. As I carefully stressed that stage was just to be on the safe side, they accepted my explanation without too much fuss. The problems came after that. Without Michiru around, unexpected quirks began to appear in our daily lives. Like an image gradually taken from a sheet of photo paper. The changes grew more distinct with the passage of time. Yeah, she wasn't acting like a clown or a pirietto, as they say in Japanese. What's the matter, Sakaki?
Yeah.
You sure, Miss Truson today? That's so. Right then, I'll see you later. There we go. Alright, I'll hear it. You really don't know how to be honest with yourself, do you?
そう？ イリスさんのことなんだけど。
イリス? Oh, okay. Machina? Yeah, Hall. Something up with Machina.
ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、その邪魔なのよ、若干。
Okay, why is that? A nuisance? Elaborate.
誤解してほしくないのは悪口とかそういうことじゃなくてね。
I almost brought my tsundere out for that.
でもなんだか普段よりもずっと、なんていうのかな、ぐいぐい来る感じっていうか。
Okay, more needy. Or more demanding? I haven't noticed any such thing personally. Wonder what's going on here.
あ、ユミちゃんだ。ねえねえ、ちょっと話を聞いてほしいのよさ。あ、また今度ね。
Oh, she's shy about it.
昨日もそう言ってたのよさ。ねえねえ、なんで用事があるのよ。だからまたね。
She's avoiding her. God damn.
あれれ。おかしいな。ねえお兄。
I'm sorry.
ユミちゃんに変なことした？
してないよ。Don't be an idiot. Forget her. What's with you?
どうもしてないのよさ。ユミちゃんってばちょっと最近冷たいのよ。どうしたんだろう。急にあんな感じなのよさ。
I mean, that's a hell of a comparison. I see. That's interesting.
どこが面白いのよさ。全然面白くないでしょ。はい、罰ゲーム。
That's the game. Wait, I owe myself a punishment game? I refuse.
じゃあ、はい、何かしらのゲーム。
I don't get any idea you just want to drag me into playing with you.
まあ、そうなっちゃうよね。
Yeah, that's pretty much what she's doing.
いないから退屈なのよさ。
退屈. At this point, the situation finally makes sense. Normally, Makino would be messing around with Michiru on a daily basis, but her favourite target's been absent for a few days now. Instead, Sakaki's been taking the brunt of her mischief. Dang. We've all learned to play along with Makino's demented games every once in a while, but a constant barrage of attention would be exhausting. Hence Sakaki's irritation, which Makino interpreted as hostility. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get this one. Personally, I did get this kind of feeling. I really do. Dang, I see. So that's how it is. That girl's been playing an important role in her own right. Yeah, she's been doing well.
どういうこと？
I'm sure you'll figure it out soon enough. It'll be interesting to see what other effects emerge, if any.
もうお兄ちゃん言ってることよくわかんないのよ。
I'll just plot against Sakaki, just casually. It's always good to do that. Oh, Sachi?
疲れました。
What did you do to Sachi? Oh, and now it's Sachi. What's wrong?
それが皆さんの頼まれごとをこなしていたらなぜかわかりませんが普段より疲れてしまって。
You feel more tired than normal?
お願いしてたお菓子は？買ってきたよ。はい、これアメラツイスト。はーい、シール付きのアメちゃん。お菓子はアマネーが決まった数しかくれないのよ。
She's abusing her power on
それを
her.
チルチルからこっそり分けてもらってたからチルチルがいなくてお腹空いてたのよさ。
Michiru's constantly doing you favors, isn't she?
私だって世話してやってるからいいのよ。
That thing? I don't know. Not referring to her as a thing might be a step in the right direction. Yeah.
そういえばミチル様に買い物を頼まれるとその商品はどこに売っているとかいろいろ教えてくれるので効率よく買い物ができたのですが
Makina doesn't.
最近そうもいかなくて
That's why she's more tired. It sounds like a helicopter's flying over where I'm at. God dang it.
皆さんなぜか
Yep, right over
期
where I'm
間
at as well.
限定商品ばかりを頼むことが多いのでまず下調べが必要でそれに時間がかかり割とぐったりなのです。
From the sound of things, Michiru's been playing middleman between the others, casually helping out and smoothing a lot of minor problems over. Yeah, she's been actually way more supportive and helpful of others than I actually thought even. Because it makes sense. Sachi does so many chores as the school's maid that it would have to get stressful without a little assistance. I've noticed Michiru's acts of kindness once or twice before, but I hadn't realised that her behind the scenes support played this large role in the group's normal dynamic. それではここで失礼いたします。 Damn. She's real exhausted.
お疲れなのよさ。
And Amane's now found you.
あれあまねどうしたの？さっちゃんに買い物頼んだんだけど、お願いしたやつと違うのよね。
Oh. Wait, what?
じゃあ交換してもらう？
No.
いやほら、さっちゃんってば責任感が強いでしょ。むしろ強すぎるでしょ。
Yeah.
だから間違いとか指摘し
But she actually makes a mistake. She actually made her first mistake. Hold on a minute. She never makes mistakes with her things, does she? Except for the car models where she wasn't technically wrong. But she wasn't technically right either. And now, this one. She was told exactly what she needed to get, and she mistook it for something else entirely that had no relation to it. That's something. Sachi's first failure that we see outside of the route is actually on Michiru's route. Oh wow.
なるほど。確かにそれはそうなのよさ。めんどくさいやつ。
Do it yourself then,
こ
lazy
んな
gits.
時にみちるがいたら交換してもらったりできるんだけどな。
Yeah, sounds about
おま
right.
ねもチルチルがいなくて困ってるの？
Yeah, it sucks for all of you.
困ってるっていうか、まあ困ってるかな。
Mm-hmm. I see. Her over-the-top tsundere act tends to draw all the attention, but the girl's surprisingly helpful with the little things.
え？偶然でしょそれ。
Oh, come
だ
on,
ってチルチル
Makina.
ってバカじゃん？
She played the clown. Well, I won't deny she's a little naive at times.
なになに？最近ユージとみちるって仲良さそうだけど、そういうことなの？
Uh-oh. Depends on your definition of something.
なにそれ？気になるんだからもう。
That's how you get the best non-answer to, like, advice on relationships or, like, information on it. Michiru should be back in another 2 days or so. I'm curious about the results of her examination. But I've decided to refrain from contacting her beforehand. Good, good. Probably better not to give the girl too much to think about right now. Yes, exactly. Hopefully she'll return before the small stresses the group's been undergoing build up into anything troublesome.
風見くん。
Yeah? Oh, what? Here to file another complaint about Makina?
そうさ。これ、そういえば渡してなかったなって思って。
Yeah, the little things that we asked her to get for her, right? Sakaki hands me a number of souvenir flags from her vacation. A half dozen to be exact. These for
そ
Michiru?
う。できれば自分で渡したかったけど、なかなかタイミングがつかめなくて。
And it was adorable!
それで、風見くんなら仲いいみたいだから、自然に渡せるかなって思って。
Aww. Yeah, I'll do that. Understood. I'll pass them on. Can I just tell her they're souvenirs from Sakaki?
そうね。
Hmm.
でも、言わなくてもいいけどね。
Small tsundere. Small tsundere bell will ring for that! If I hand her 6 pendants without saying a word, she'll probably just be confused.
そうか。じゃあ、そうしておいて。
Alright. Thank you. She really is a hot and cold person. Whoa. Well, damn. The wind is super strong today. Hello. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm staying inside today. I'm expressing gratitude on Michiru's behalf. Thanks to the souvenirs. Aww.
そうね。じゃあ。
Oh, she's blushing real hard. Gotta get things prepared for a smooth return. Since our maid is currently exhausted, maybe I should tidy up Michiru's room in her place. Then again, fiddling around in a woman's room without permission strikes me as a bit questionable. Yeah, that's a moral dilemma right there. Also, to be honest, it would be pretty damn embarrassing if anyone noticed me doing it. Well, I'm sure Sachi will be willing to do it, overworked as she might be. Maybe I'll pick her up at an energy drink. Oh, damn. Mumbling to myself, I leave the dorm and head for the convenience store. Did I actually get an energy drink? Oh wow, 27th, hello. Our routines may have been disrupted by Michiru's absence, but I haven't been neglecting my training. Nice! I've been doing a good old... Nice. Running through nature every morning gives you an intimate understanding of the passing of the seasons. These last few days, the air rushing past me has carried a smell suggestive of the imminent end of summer. Having finished my daily marathon, I took a quick shower in my room. Michiru should be back tomorrow, but it doesn't feel particularly real yet. Now that I doubt she'll be returning, but this was a purely observatory stay, so the real question is that what results the hospital's examinations will have produced. Not surprising that I'd still feel a little uneasy, I suppose. Oh, hello. No need for the formalities. Come in. Get in here. Alright, now we're gonna get ready to do the Pornhub video. I'm now doing that as a freaking joke anywhere I go since that freaking stream that I did of Resident Evil. It's time for the sex. Sachi enters my room, her expression slightly troubled. Do we have a situation of some sort? What's wrong? You've got a gloomy look on your face. Gosodan? Oh wow, that's very formal. Michiru, you hear something about her? Ah, there we go, her room. So what happened then? Let's hear the details. Right.
そこで先ほど部屋を片付け、掃除機をかけ、最後に雑巾で床を水拭きさせていただいたのですが、その最後にどうすればいいかわからない問題がありまして。
What do you mean? A Butterfinger-style dilemma, perhaps? Knock something fragile over?
いえ、そのようなドジっ子的な問題ではないのです。
Not that meaning.
問題というのは、箱を見つけました。
Hako?
はい。鍵の
Japanese lesson of the day. Hako is box.
私はその中も整理しなくてはと開けにかかりましたが、道具もなしに解錠はできません。そこで電動ノコギリを用意し、ミチル様の部屋でスイッチをオンにしました。
Why?
ドドドドドというモーター音も心地よく、さあこれで箱も真っ二つであります。ですがその時にふと思ったのです。
She seriously brought a chainsaw to cut a box open? What if you break everything inside?
人の所有物を勝手に破壊していいもの。
Yeah, with an electric saw.
電の子で落として割ってしまったとしても、それは自然の摂理ですから仕方ありません。ですが、意図的に破壊していいものかと。
No.
掃除を頼まれた時にどこまで破壊していいのか確認しておけば、
この手にはならなかったんです。Hold on. What is destroying got to do with tidying? I see. Alright then, I'll take care of that box. That should resolve your issue, right?
はい、そうしていただけるとありがたく思います。では、これがミチル様の部屋の鍵です。
And this is going to give us some insight, right?
それでは私、まだ手をつけていない作業がたくさんあるので、失礼させていただきます。
Alrighty then. Sachi promptly bows and leaves the room. I drop the key on my desk, then fall back onto my bed naturally. I have no plans of actually doing anything about this box. Considering that it's locked, there's probably something Michiru doesn't want us seeing inside. No need to go out of my way to poke around. I pick up a paperback and begin reading once more. But before I'm halfway through the page, there's another knock on my door. Huh? What's wrong, Sachi?
実はドアに耳を当てて室内の様子を伺わせていただいていたのですが、何やら鍵を放り投げる音とベッドに寝転がる音。
Yes, you heard that correctly.
そして最後に読書を開始なさるような紙の音が聞こえたのです。
Right?
まさかとは思いますが、風見さん、別に小箱ぐらいどうでもいいかなんて思われてはいませんよね。この小峰幸との約束を軽んじてはおられませんよね。
Oh, I'm sorry. Calm yourself. I was just about to head over.
申し訳ございません。私、風見さんを疑うような真似をしてしまって。
Not a problem. Anyway, yes, I'm planning to go. Oh yeah, the wind's so violent outside. Two people are getting in the car outside. So yeah, you might hear a car engine rumbling in a second, so apologies if you hear that. What now?
一応、ミチル様の部屋に行くまでを見届けないと思いまして。
Oh. She's gonna make sure we go.
私部屋の掃除を任されておりますので、最後の小箱まで面倒を見てこそ。
Okay, so she's making sure we do it. God damn it.
その作業の一部を風見さんに託した手前、万が一風見さんが別に小箱ぐらいどうでもいいかと軽んじて。
Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm not neglecting anything. You want me to go to immediately, right?
ありがたき幸せです。
Damn, 強情やつね。Very stubborn. Oh, damn. What's wrong? I'm going to take care of the box. You can leave now.
はい。この小峰幸、ドアのこちらで処理が完了するのをお待ちして。
You really are watching over me like a hawk right now, Sachi. Such a handful. Fine, got it. Just wait until I'm done.
はい。
I entered to find the room sparkling clean and neatly organized, just as Sachi said. The only thing even slightly out of place is the small box resting on Michiru's bed. It's an unassuming, simple little wooden chest, but notably solid and sturdy. You could imagine a pirate stashing treasure in this thing. Oh man, funny story, when I was like in year 4, I'd actually made my own treasure chest. And had my own fake jewels and that lot in it. I think I actually got 4th place, which was awesome. And I could not design the box or anything, and I tell you what, it was a hell of a thing when I made it. I wonder what the hell happened to that thing now. It's been ages since I've seen that. Had the cushioning inside and everything. Probably a handmade product from some local general store. Seems fairly well worn from years of use. Sachi, are you still out there? Sachi responds instantly. She's clearly hovering just outside, waiting for me to deal with the box. Feels like I've gotten roped into an explosive ordnance disposal detail. Pretty much. Taking a lock in the box into my hands, I began to fiddle around idly with the lock. You're absolutely determined to have me look inside this thing?
そうですね。何しろ掃除を任されましたので、小箱といっても軽んじるわけには。
Alright, we got it, Sachi. It's okay. Alright. Just hold on a minute. Well then, what's the next move? I'm naturally a bit reluctant to open Michiru's private property without her approval. That said, I can't exactly stand around here all day. Have to think up some excuse and persuade Sachi. Sachi, my friend, where did you find this?
そうですね。普通に机の上に置いてありましたよ。
So she left it there on purpose. Was that the thing that she was doing before we came out? I see. She didn't hide the thing. Does that mean she doesn't particularly mind if someone looks inside? Tricky judgment call. Crap. I was just playing around with the box absentmindedly, but I seem to have gotten the thing open without even realizing it. Curse my instinctive kleptomania! Damn you, kleptomania! A mechanism this easily picked barely even counts as a lock. Surely you'd guard anything you really wanted to protect a little more securely. Guess it hardly matters now that I've opened it. May as well take a look. To be honest, I'm a little curious myself, and I've half convinced myself to the dubious theory that the girl actually wanted someone to look inside. Yeah, us. Well, whatever my excuse, I open Michiru's box and peer inside. What's this? Sorry, but be quiet for a second. There are several small notebooks and a number of photographs inside. The majority of the pictures seem to have been taken before I arrived at the school. Mainly casual snapshots and group photos featuring Michiru's classmates. But in each and every one, Michiru's face has been cut out of the image. What? The rest is left intact, removing only herself from the world, but preserving the others carefully. I thoroughly examined the photographs one by one. There's a shot of Michiru sandwiched between Makino and Amane. Michiru leaning against a slightly embarrassed Sakaki, Michiru having her shoulders massaged by Sachi. In every case, Michiru's face alone is precisely snipped out with scissors. But why? At a glance, these all appear to have been taken in happy moments. That's probably exactly why she did this. So that she could take away the happiness from herself? Michiru must have felt that she didn't belong there. The girl must have been unable to accept the presence of her false self in these happy scenes. Yep, the notebooks are filled with memos written in small characters, notes on the performance she's been putting on in the school. There are also extensive itemized lists concerning Sakaki, Amane, Makina and Sachi's likes and dislikes. So the other Michiru was communicating with them as well. Notes on what makes them upset and happy, clearly accumulated through careful trial and error. Seems pretty clear that the girl was using this as a reference for her many small acts of kindness. That girl. My honest thoughts slip out of my mouth against my will. He's an idiot. Even after all this effort, Michiru didn't exactly pull off the charade, did she? Sometimes her act was more convincing than others, but as a whole, she was just trying to way too hard. Yeah! That Cinderella character must have been part of her plan as well, but I saw through it on the very first day. Oh yeah, easily. And of course, everyone else knows that that's not her true nature. Even so, she stuck with it, convinced that playing the clown was the only way she could be anything but a nuisance. Yep. Whew. I'll give her an A for effort, but seriously. Handwriting seems to be another weakness of Michiru's. Her thoughts and feelings spill out across the pages in characters that even most generous observer would have to call sloppy. But I'm only laughing at first. The earnest notes on her classmates and devious strategies for forming smooth relationships eventually give way to a diary. Oh wow. So she does actually have a diary. Did she actually communicate with the other Michiru? And its contents are largely occupied with the terror she feels toward her other self. Flipping through the pages, I jump through the story in chronological order. Oh, is it another thing where I have to move my face cam? Yeah, I might have to move my face cam. Hold on. Whee! Oop. I'm down here now. Right. 15th of May.
今日も心臓が痛い。もうとっくに慣れたと思っていたのに、この痛みは体が張り裂けそうになる。世界が怖い。でも生きていかなくちゃいけない。私のような人間が誰かの役に立てるなんて思ってないけど、迷惑だけはかけたくない。だから記憶がなくなるようなことはもう起こってほしくない。本当に怖い。
The 19th of
私が
May.
私でなくなるのが。
Just neither thought of her disappearing at all. It scares me.
みんなと話している時に記憶が一瞬なくなった。一瞬だと思っていたけど、それはかなり長い時間だったようだ。それでもその場は何事もなかったかのようだった。また昔みたいになるのが怖い。そうならないように薬を飲まなくちゃいけない。私は私でいなくちゃいけない。
Sorry I'm being quiet. I want to take this all in. 6th of June.
今日
No,
学
2nd
園
of
に
June.
男の人が来た。彼は私の性格を疑
Wait,
っているよ
that's
うだ。
February.
もっとうまくやらなくてはいけない。
Oh, that was from before we got here. Oh, it's the 4th... No, it's the 4th of June,
ユージの
sorry.
ことがよくわからない。あの人はつかめない。いつも怒っているの？嫌われなければいいんだけど。頭の良い人は苦手だ。
Oh.
私を見下すから。でもユージはみんなを見下しているようにも見える。ちょっと意味がわからない。
He's just a no bullshit guy, basically. If he sees it, he'll call it. 10th of
記
June.
憶がなくなると嫌なことばかりだったけど、嬉しいことが起こった。
Oh?
海の近くで猫を見つけた。
Oh,
猫
Nyamiru.
は黒くて小さくて肉球がプニプニで可愛かった。餌をあげたら怒られるだろうか。
13th of
猫が
June.
仲良くしてくれた。嬉しかった。チーズかまぼこをあげたのが良かったのだろうか。今度はワンタンをあげてみよう。
I don't know if that's a good idea, is it?
あまり仲良くしない方がいいのも分かってる。もし猫がいなくなったらすごく寂しくなる。
I think one...
どこかに行ってしまったら私はどうしたらいいかわからない。
I think one of the diary entries that'll be in here is when we vaccinate Nyamiru. I have a feeling that's going to be straight in here. 17th of June.
猫といるところをユージに見られた。恥ずかしかった。
Oh wow, that was short.
生
27th
ま
of
れて
July.
初めてキスをした。というかされた。
Oh.
なぜユージはそんなことをしたのだろう。意味がわからない。あの人はここに来てからずっと意味がわからない。もう彼の目を見て話せないかもしれない。ユージのバカ。
ユージのバカ。Oh. But she's not talking with the other her. She's just writing her own earnest thoughts down. She's afraid of disappearing, I guess.
バカ。夏休みにみんなが出かけるらしい。ユージと二人になるなんて無理。どうしよう。
And we're gonna find out all of her raw feelings right now, I think. 2nd of
ユージ
August.
とデートごっこした。あれは全部嘘だから失うことはない。だって最初から何もないから。またしたい。すごく。プレゼントに石をたくさんもらった。すごく嬉しかった。
She actually treasures them
大
all.
切にしよう。
Now I feel I could ask for that. The 7th
猫
of
に名
August.
前をつけた。
Nyamid it.
ニャンメル。ニャンメルって変な名前。
Tokubetsu desu ne.
大切な名前。
Oh, it's a very precious name. That works, that works. Taisetsu also works for that.
名前なんてつけて大丈夫だろうか。どこかに逃げて行ったりしない？
She was worried about this for ages. Wow.
本当にそれが怖い。
She was super scared of what would happen to him, and it did happen.
みんな
12th
が
of
帰っ
8.
てきた。
Mm.
嬉しいけど怖い。ユージが私だけのものじゃなくなってしまった。
What do you mean doesn't just belong to me
で
anymore?
も最初から私とはただのごっこだから大丈夫。みんなといると楽しいけど苦しい。
That was when she was watching us with everyone else was here.
心臓が痛い。変だ。困った。困ったぞ。困る。私じゃない私がいる。
Oh, okay.
これも読んでるの？
So she did try.
あなたは
She did try,
どこ
didn't
にい
she?
るの？ニャンメルがいなくなった。やっぱり私は置いていかれてしまった。
You think he wanted to? So, I was wrong about the thing in there.
ずっと頭の中に霧がかかったみたい。
Whoa.
もうここは私の居場所じゃないのかもしれない。あなたの方がうまくやれる。ずっとうまくやれるはず。
I'm near enough certain that it would. Wow, okay. The 18th.
私はもう無理。
She was telling the other her to take over.
あなたがやって。
Did she
今
reply?
日はユージと一緒に眠ることができた。幸せだった。ユージに全部話した。あなたのことも話した。たくさん話した。あなたはどう思った？
Yeah, what do you...
私は本当に幸せだったけど、嫌われたらどうしようって。
He wouldn't hate you. He wouldn't have hated
明
you.
日から入院することになった。私はもうこのままユージ
Oh.
の思い出だけでそれで終わりでいい。
She was planning to kill herself.
消えたい。ユージとの関係が壊れたり、学園のみんなと離れたり、怖いことがも
She
し
doesn't
この
want to
先
lose
起こ
anything
るとした
precious
ら
anymore.
耐えられない。だから私はもう終わりにします。ね、お返事ください。あなたのこと最初は大嫌いで嫌なやつだと思っていたけど、そんなことないんでしょ？
Does she reply?
少し
Because
は私のお願いを聞いてくれてもいいんじゃない？
does she actually
は
reply?
いです。お返事をください。はじめまして。 こうして君に気持ちを伝えることになるなんて思わなかった。君の体で君の知らない間に
She
いろいろ
did
なことを
reply.
してごめんなさい。
She replied.
でも悪気はなかったの。私、君がたくさん頑張っているのを知ってる。君が辛いのも知ってる。力になってあげようとしたけどうまくいかなくてごめんね。君の親友になりたかった。いつだってそばに寄り添っていて、困ったことがあったら助けてあげたかった。頭を撫でて一人の夜も怖くはないってキスしてあげたかった。でもそれが逆に君を傷つけちゃったんだね。本当にごめんなさい。消えるなんて言わないで。
Yeah, don't talk about disappearing.
もし消えるとしてもそれは私の役目。
She had an internal argument with
この体は
herself.
君のものでしょ。
Literally. Wow.
だからちゃんと検査を受けてしっかり生きてください。
Wow.
はじめまして。本当にお返事をくれるなんて思わなかったのですごく驚いています。今は朝の早い時間です。これから病院に行かなくてはいけません。だからちゃんとお返
This
事
is
を
what
か
she
ける
was
ことが
doing
心
before we
配で
came.
す。あなたはやっぱり優しくて頭が良くて
She keeps putting
それで
herself down. Stop.
私より私に向いていると思います。私はバカだし頭悪いから頑張ってもダメでした。もうこれ以上何かを失うのは怖いです。
I'm scared of anything else at this point of completely
悲しい気持ちにな
disappearing,
ると
losing it.
暗闇の中にすっと落ちていくような感じになります。その間きっとあなたが私として表面に出ているのだと思います。私は暗闇の中で膝を抱えて小さくぎゅっと目をつむって丸くなっています。その暗闇が怖くなっていよいよ我慢できなくなると光を求めて目を開けます。そうするとあなたと入れ替わってこの世界に戻ってくるというわけです。ごめんなさい。私はもう終わりにします。今度そうなった時は目を開けずにずっと暗闇の中で過ごします。だってそうすればきっとずっとあなたが私でいられると思うから。
Is this why she had the brain damage? It was the other her. And Michiru, the real Michiru, never opened herself up again, so she felt she had to play the person that she took over.
ややこしくてごめんなさい。とにかく私はもう終わりです。
Yeah, I think that's what's happened, and that's why she tried to kill
こ
herself.
れからはあなたにお任せします。あなたなら誰にも嫌われず何も失わずにうまく生きていけると思います。
Come on, stop this, Michiru.
ごめんなさい。
Stop.
押し付けるみたいでごめんなさい。ユージによろしくお伝えください。愛していたとかそういうのは言わなくていいです。ただ彼とずっと仲良くしてください。お願いします。あ、今ドアがノックされました。ユージが来ました。この学園を出て病院に行ったらもうユージとも会えないし、みんなとも
That was why she treated it like a goodbye.
考えると結局寂しいのには変わりないね。
This is why.
生きてるって失い続けることなんですね。
But the
とても
it's what makes you grow as a person. It's what makes you
とても
grow.
辛いです。
It is a cruel existence if you're living something like that. But at the same time, you've got to overcome it. You've got to Take it as a power to carry on, so that you can also do something about your own happiness. Do something about what you want to do.
ドアの向こうから私の名前を呼んでいます。私は彼に名前を呼ばれることが大好きでした。最後にわがままを言って何度か名前を呼んでもらおうと。それぐらいいいよね。名前を呼ばれるとドキドキするんです。本当に行かなくちゃ。さようなら。
I closed the notebook and put it away. At the very bottom of the box, she stowed the rocks I gave her on her first plate. She actually took them all home. I told the guy to throw them away, but it seems she didn't listen. To anyone else, they just looked like stones, but to Michiru, they must have been a treasure of sorts. If it was going to turn out like this, maybe I should have given her something a little more respectable after all, yeah. But it's too late for regrets. Time doesn't wait for us to realise our mistakes. That's just how this world works. I shut the lid and pushed the box deep inside Michiru's closet. Yeah, we gotta go. Sachi, I'm done with that box.
さすが風見さんです。それで、あの箱の中は何だったんですか?
That was a farewell letter. The contents? Oh, right. After thinking the matter over for a moment, I offered a brief response. It was empty.
から?なるほど。わかりました。では、掃除は完了ですね。
I'm gonna keep going until this route is finished. Because we've already done one bad ending, we're gonna do the other. We're gonna do the good ending. That's right. Nice work. By the way, the place was really sparkling. Michiru will definitely be overjoyed when she gets back.
いえ、私にとっては当たり前のことですから。でも、それでみちる様が喜んでくれるなら嬉しいですね。早く明日にならないかな。
True enough. Hope tomorrow gets here quickly. Yes, so she's coming back the next day. Sachi trots off down the hallway with a spring in her step. I lean against Michiru's door and heave a leaden sigh. I don't blame you. So this is the day she's coming back. The 28th. Seems like Michiru's goodbye really was intended as a final farewell. I'm terrified of losing the things I care about, so I'll erase myself before any more sad things can happen. I can understand the logic. I can too. I really can. Here's my question though. What about the people you leave behind? That's the other part. Michiru herself was abandoned by the girl she called her best friend. Won't her own abrupt exit leave the others to suffer in the same way? Is she really selfish enough to ignore their feelings? Or stupid enough not to realise people care about her? I think that's just a psychological block on her end. A coping mechanism even. I cast my eyes down to my wristwatch. Oh, and let me move my face cam back up because that bit's now done. Woohoo! Boop. There we go. The digital display precisely ticks off the time, busily rearranging its pixels with every passing second. It'll be 5 in the morning soon. I had a feeling Michiru would return about this time. I don't know what sort of condition she's in right now, but for some reason, I'm confident about this. Guess the training's on hold again. I'm waiting for her. Oh, that's sweet. Neglecting my physical maintenance to wait anxiously for a woman's return would have been unthinkable just a few months ago. Pretty much. I've already calmed down in the world. Murmuring a little self-ridicule, I leave my room. Is she there? Outside I find Sachi wandering around the courtyard, restlessly sweeping away dust from her broom. With her broom, sorry. What's going on? You're up awful early.
はい。だって今日はみちる様が帰ってくる日じゃないですか。
Ah, okay.
お出迎えをしなければと思いまして、お庭もきれいにしなければと思いまして、せかせか。
Seka seka. I see. So that's what this is about. But why start waiting this early in the morning?
ええ、実は何時に帰ってこられるかわからなかったので、ひとまず3時からお待ちしております。
She was out here in the darkness. Guess that explains the rustling sound I heard outside in the middle of the night. Sachi sure is a scrupulous one. To an idiotic degree, yeah. I'm thinking she'll be arriving pretty soon. Wanna head over with me?
はい。ドキドキしますね。久しぶりのみちる様です。
Alright, calm down, Sachi. We're getting you thirsty. Yeah, a thirsty tomboy maid. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you clean her room for her.
そうでしょうか。あ、でも別に喜んでもらうためにやったわけではありませんからね。
Yeah, I know. Ah, speak of the devil, she's here. A golden-tinted silhouette comes into view across the road. The twin tails projection from her head are unmistakable. That's Michiru, alright. Oh, wrong button. From a distance, she doesn't look any different from when she left school. But the question is, of course, is what's inside.
本当です。みちる様だ。風見さんって目がいいんですね。
I just looked at the bottle blonde, that's all I did. Don't exaggerate, from this distance, anyone can tell at a glance. Michiru approaches slowly, dragging her luggage behind her and watching the ground. After finally reaching us, she comes to an abrupt halt.
あら、あんたたち。こんな早くから何してるの？お出迎え？ご苦労なことじゃない。
Something feels wrong.
お帰りなさい、みちる様。サチ、頼んでおいた部屋の掃除はしてくれたの？はい、それはもうきっちりとさせていただきました。風見さんにも協力していただきまして。そう、それは感心ね。よくやったわ。褒めてあげましょう。なでなで。
なでなで。Oh yeah, she likes the head pats. Oh no.
はいはい、ユージ。あんたもなでてあげようか。
I think I'll pass.
当たり前でしょ。なんであんたまでなでなくちゃいけないのよ。さあ、それじゃサチ、このカート持って。私疲れちゃった。部屋でゆっくり寝たいのよ。
This is the other Michiru. This is not her.
はい、お持ちいたします。
From this conversation, you think Michiru was completely fine. It all feels too natural, too smooth, to the point that it's actually a little disturbing. Yes.
それじゃあ行くわよ。ユージもご苦労さん。ジャージに着替えて走ってくれば。この時間はいつもそうしてるじゃない。体、なまっちゃうわよ。
Hold on, I've got something I need to discuss with you.
私はない。さあ、サチ、行くわよ。
That's not going to work even if you don't. I do. Understand?
ああ、やれやれ。ご帰宅早々やんごとないわね。どこまで石頭なんだか。わかったわ。それじゃあ、
It's definitely the other Sachi. It's the other Michiru.
いえ、それがこの小峰サチの役目ですから。では、
She's just getting ahead
失
to
礼い
it.
たします。
Come on, what happened to Michiru? You
そ
know.
れで何？話があるならパパッと済ませちゃいましょう。私本当に疲れてるのよ。これは冗談じゃなくてね。
It's not exactly a quick and easy question, but I'll get right to the point. You're the other Michiru, aren't you?
はあ？何言ってんの？ちょっとわかんないんだけど。もしかしてどうかしちゃった？私がいなくて寂しくて変な妄想しちゃってたとか？
Spare me the games. I'm asking you a serious question. Or is dodging around me like that what passes for honesty in your book?
だって本当にわかんないんだもん。逆に何？どうして怒ってるの？
Come on, stop being stubborn. I'm not mad, woman.
そうかな。声が大きい。そういうのは女の子に嫌われますよ。ジェントリーにしてよ。
Gently. Got that English. I don't understand the girl's real intentions. What's she playing at here? Alright, I'll change the question. What were the results of your medical examination?
ふむ。それなら答えてあげよう。全然何の問題もなかったわよ。だからこうして帰ってきたんでしょ。ストレスがひどいって言われたけど、現代人はみんなそんなものじゃない？だから大丈夫。
Nope. Not buying it. Not buying it. No. Yeah, I suppose we are. Go back to your room and get some rest.
ありがとう。それじゃあまたね、ユージくん。
Yuji-kun, is it?
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah, but it's definitely the other Michiru.
私
It's
か
the
ら
other
も言いたい
Michiru.
ことがあったんだった。
Yeah? What's that? And what's that?
最後の挨拶はもう終わらせたでしょ。だから分かって。もう彼女は二度と浮き上がってこないの。とてもとても深い闇の中に沈んだの。
Damn it.
ね、そういうことだから、これは彼女が決めたことだから。君にはどうにもできないのよ。これ以上この子を困らせないで。みちる様、荷物を置いてきましたよ。
And I had a feeling that was what was going to be the case.
あ、わかった。ありがとう。今すぐ行くからね。ってことで、ユージくん、寂しくなったら私が相手してあげるから大丈夫よ。
With a wing, the girl turns on a heel and enters the dorm. I'm left behind by myself, unspoken words and unexpressed emotions stewing around inside of me with no outlet. Michiru once struggled to tell me how it felt to wake up and find myself everything wrapped up neatly without her knowledge. I think I can sort of understand now. I was concerned about Michiru in my way, but before I had the chance to take action, everything's been settled. A solution methodically arranged along rigid lines, like a carefully built tower of cards I'm not even allowed to touch. Well, I think the girl was right about one thing. Might as well run. Have to keep up the routine. Maintain your pace, play within the established rules, swim with the current. That's the only way to make any progress. But right now, Michiru's refusing to accept the most fundamental rules of the world. I'm going to need to take action of some sort. Oh, yes. But before that, I'll run. Sometimes you think better when you're moving. Normally, I would change clothes first, but today I set off in my school uniform. This is going on longer than I expected. This is longer than Sachi's ending, I think. I've got to regain my calm. First, I pull myself together. Then I deal with the problem at hand. 2 days later. Wow. Our classmates welcomed Michiru's return to the dormitory happily. Even more than all clear from her medical examination, they were encouraged by the dramatic improvement in her mood. The girl's been moving through her normal daily routine as the usual Michiru. Nobody seems to have caught on to the fundamental change that's taken place deep inside her. But as the true Michiru's absence stretches into days, some of her friends seem to be vaguely beginning to sense her subtle transformation. I knew you'd catch on, Makina. Go ahead. I'll answer if I can. Oh? How do you mean? A different type of weird. It's like just something feels off and you don't know what it is. I see. Something seems strange about her to you. We're gonna stay quiet, aren't we? Tricky question. Well, I don't think it's anything you need to worry about. You do that. I don't have the slightest idea what a wobbling solar plexus might indicate. Probably just mashing together words she picked up somewhere at random again. Probably. In any case, it's clear that Makina is starting to notice the change in her friend. Thus, the last time I had to face a face-to-face conversation with Michiru was the morning I welcomed her home from the hospital with Sachi. After her return to the dorm, the girl's been beating a quick retreat every time it seems like we might end up alone together. To put it simply, she's blatantly avoiding me. Sounds about right, but that's only strengthened my determination to force her into a long talk. Yes, go on, Yuji! I need to know what the true Michiru was thinking when she decided to disappear from this world. Yes, please. I'm passing by Michiru's room when I hear the sound of someone clattering around inside. Barging in right now would almost be like concerning her for an interrogation. I hesitate for a moment, but the chance is just too good to pass up. I knock sharply on the door to enter the room without waiting for a response. Michiru, we need to have a serious... Wait, what? It's you? Why so shocked? Yeah, but why are you in here, Sachi? Hold on.
私だって驚いたりするんですよ。それより風見さんこそどうしたんですか？みちる様の部屋に何かご用ですか？
Yeah, just a minor errand. So what are you doing in here? Yeah.
何ってお掃除に決まってるじゃないですか。みちる様に頼まれたんです。部屋中ピカピカですよ。あとはこの箱。
She wants to destroy the box! No! With these words, Sachi produced a small sturdy box from the other day. Produces the small, sorry. I reflexively reach out as if to take it from her hands, but realise halfway through just how strange that would seem. Ooh. My outstretched arm, losing its purpose, surrenders to gravity and listlessly drops back to my side.
どうかなさいましたか?
No, not really, but are you really determined to look inside that thing?
え? どうしてですか? だって空っぽなんですよね。開けてお掃除するぐらいいいじゃないですか。
She's literally throwing Michiru away. Is what she's doing with that. Empty? Ah, yeah. Guess I did say that.
はい、おっしゃいました。鍵も風見さんが開けてくださったことですし、中のお掃除を。
Unlocked? What? Wait, what? A glance confirms that the box is indeed unsecured. We locked it afterwards, didn't we? Yeah, I'm sure I locked it after nosing around inside the other day. Why would it be? I instinctively reach out again in reaction to the strange sight, but this time my timing is bad. I bump Sachi's arm just as she's shifting the box in her hands, and the jolt sends the small chest tumbling to the floor below. Oh, damn it.
ごめんなさい、私。
That's me. No, I'm sorry. That was my fault.
よかった、壊れなくて。あ、箱の中身。風見さんの言った通り、空っぽですね。
She's got them. Yeah, that it is. Quite empty. Just as I said, there's nothing inside. It's just an empty wooden box. Sachi wipes the dust from its interior with a small cloth, then returns it to the closet.
さあ、これで終わりです。
Where are they? Where are the bits? Tell me, Sachi. Was this box empty from the start?
最初からですよ。と言っても、さっき落とした時に初めて中を見たんですけど。
I see. In that case, never mind.
では、次にマキちゃんのお部屋をお掃除するのですが。
Go ahead. Don't worry. I'm sure Michiru won't mind being here.
はあ、そうですね。
This ending's much longer than I expected. Jesus Christ. I sit down on the bed and lightly roll my shoulders. Tell me. There were definitely notebooks and pictures in that box. Their disappearance has to mean that the current Michiru disposed of them after her return. Honestly, guess it's about time I did something here.
びっくりした。
That's my line. What happened to the contents of the box? Those aren't the sorts of things you can just throw away without permission, woman.
待って。
Yeah, she didn't.
勝手に捨てたわけじゃないよ。っていうか、君は勝手に部屋に入ってきてるけど、それはいいの？
Not really. You see, this is Michiru's room, not yours.
そっか。
Oh,
なるほどね。
oh, logic Bob. Whoa, with those words, Michiru throws herself down on the bed next to me. Seemingly indifferent to the concept of personal space, she settles in extremely close.
君は私を悪者にしたいみたいだけど、そんなことないのよ。
Yes, she wants to help Michiru. That's the twisted thing about it. She didn't ask to be forced into the position by her. The girl peers into my face as she speaks. Her expression's serious. I didn't say you're to blame.
でもそういう目で見てるでしょ。結構傷ついちゃうよ。そういう。だってさ、私だって好きでこの体にやってきたわけじゃないのよ。それは分かってる。
Yeah, of course. I know that much.
君は何でも分かっててすごいね。でもね、君にも分からないことはたくさんあるんだよ。
Oh, I thought that was more
たった一
things
人
that.
の女の子の本当の気持ちだって分かってないじゃない。そんなの何も分からないのと一緒だよ。
She has a point. What exactly happened to Michiru? I have my theories, but I don't know anything for a fact. You're right. I'm sorry. Please tell me what's going on.
急に素直に謝られても困るな。
Yeah, she's never actually heard us apologize, I
分
think.
かった。
This Michiru,
じ
anyway.
ゃあ教えてあげるわ。
Thank you. With a deep sigh of resignation, Michiru resumes the conversation on a markedly different note.
病院で彼女はもう二度とここに戻ってこないと私に言ったの。私はそれに反対した。だってこの体は彼女のものだもの。でも決意は変わらなかった。
Never coming back again? That's what the note said. I want it all to end. The world is just too sad. Do you know, I'm gonna have to actually continue this in another part. This has gone on much longer than I expected, unfortunately. So guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna end it here. I don't want to end it here. This ending is much longer than I expected it to be. Like, much longer. Wow. So this one is the bad ending. So yeah, I'm just going to title this one the bad ending. The reason I've got to end off soon is because I've actually got to teach a lesson in a minute. Whoops. So yeah, that was kind of unplanned, but wow, okay. This cut's a bit deep. Especially considering she's determined never to come back. She's decided on it. How the hell are we going to reach to her? Are we going to have to, like, emotionally convince her to come out by using... Are we going to use the girl? Are we going to use the other Michiru to bring her out? Because that seems like the only way we can try and do something like that. We got to find how, somehow, a way for her feelings to get through to her. For our feelings to get through to her. That's the only thing I can think of. And on that note, unfortunately, I'd like to say I'm all out of time for this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me. And I shall see you in the next video. So, guys, I'll most certainly see you next time. I didn't expect to see dead fish eyes just like Sachi's before. That caught me off guard. God damn.